I've got to lock in this week. I'm going to take you guys along to see what I eat in a day, how I work out, how I manage my time in order to be in peak shape to be a professional dancer and showgirl. As you guys know, I left my full-time show almost 2 months ago, and I've just been discovering who I am outside of dance, what I want, the projects I want to explore. I've taken some time to really do some self-discovery that has nothing to do with the physical, because a lot of our job as dancers and showgirls is about our appearance, so it has to be very strong, it has to be in peak condition all the time, and unlike other professional athletes, dancers don't get an off season. However, I kind of just did take my little off season for the past month, you know, still dancing, still doing gigs and stuff, but not every single day and keeping up with my strict program. I've obviously still been working out and eating decently, but not super consciously, because I've just been feeling what I like as a human, what I need in my life, and I feel like I found it. So now this week I'm going to get back to the balance, back to the grind, and I'm going to take you along with me. I got the idea for this video as I was on my morning walk, so you don't get to come on my morning walk with me today, but let's check the stats. According to my Nike Run Club app, I walked 2.34 miles. Just a nice morning walk, get some sun, get the sunshine going, because this isn't necessarily just about, ooh, I want a physical transformation in a week. That's not what this is. My body loves consistency. It loves to know what we're eating, what we're doing, and having a schedule. So we're just gonna get back on that schedule, and I'm gonna show you guys what that schedule looks like for me. I did my morning walk, now we're gonna go eat breakfast. So for breakfast today, I'm eating 2 rice cakes with whipped cream cheese. I just prefer the texture, but it is also a little bit better for you. We got some strawberries and a couple chocolate chips with Trader Joe's Greek yogurt. It's honey flavor. I've actually never tried their yogurt, and I don't know why I'm a little nervous too. Yogurt in the morning is always a go-to for me. It's the microbiomes in your body moving and your gut health going. This breakfast does have less protein in it than I would normally eat for breakfast, but it's okay because we can make it up elsewhere. I tend to get really bored when I'm making breakfast, so I decided to just try something new. This isn't a breakfast I normally eat, but if I keep it interesting, then I'll be interested in eating breakfast, and skipping breakfast is never a good idea. Don't do that. Now, how I'm being productive today is I am getting some editing done because I vlogged my week back home when I very much was not locked in for Easter weekend. And I hope you guys are enjoying that vlog, because that should be the week before this vlog. So I'm just getting my editing done, and that's how I'm spending my time today. I pretty much spent the last few hours just editing that YouTube video. Almost done with it, we'll get there. But right now I am actually off to take a pole class, which is a new activity for me, but I'm really excited. It's something that I've been wanting to do for a while. I do have a background in aerial lyra, which is like the hula hoop kind of thing, the circle in the sky. I've done 2 contracts where I've performed on that. So it is a familiar feeling, but it's been about 2 years since I've actually performed or trained on a lyra. So I'm getting back into it, but also learning something completely new. And there may be another reason that I'm learning it, maybe another show, maybe another contract. I'm not 100% sure. Everything's in the air right now. Everything is in the air, and we're gonna figure out what I'm gonna do with my life. But for now, we're locking in, and I'm gonna go take a pole class. I definitely won't be able to show you much because I can't film people in the background of the studio because we gotta respect everyone's privacy. But for now, we're going to take class. Okay, actually I should mention I didn't eat lunch. It is about 4:30 and I should have eaten lunch before I went to take a class. However, I got caught up in the editing of my YouTube video, so I ate a banana right before I left. I will be eating when I get home. Okay, I promise you that. I'm gonna go into class now, okay. I have to admit that something that I'm really good at as a performer, which isn't always common, is being bad at things. And I know that sounds like a joke, like, what do you mean being bad at things, you're good at that? I love not being good at something. I like going into a new apparatus. Like, I have never touched a pole before yesterday. So now I'm training on it and I feel like a kindergartner. Like, I feel like I'm learning to hold a crayon and color inside the lines. Like, I do not know what I'm doing, but I know once it clicks for me, it's going to click, and that's a really exciting feeling for me. I am not great at this. I know that. But will I be great at this? Yeah, absolutely. If I stick with it, like, I know I'll be able to apply my skills, because you would think, oh, you've done lyra, you're going to be really good at pole. Yes and no. I know once I get the basics on pole, I'm going to learn how to apply my Lyra skills to the pole, but it doesn't come easy. I literally was learning like the most basic things today, like just how to climb the pole. You think that's the easiest part. It's not. Once you get that, and once you understand the grips of the pole and like where to place your hands and your shoulder can't be down, it needs to be up. Little things like that. Once those all actually click in my head, maybe I'll snap into it and I'm going to be really good. But right now, it is a humbling experience and I love that. I love it. And I always say this to my friends who are not performers: go out and get an active hobby, whether that's an intramural sport or whether you're trying to learn some sort of aerial art. There are tons of beginner classes, especially in Vegas, but go find them. They are so fun, even if you suck. I was not the only person in there who it was like my first time taking class. There were some people who aren't performers who came to take class and they were having the time of their life. We were like giggling and laughing because this shit is hard. So it was really fun to get to meet new people, not be the only new one in the room, but also have that sort of performer mentality of like, no, I'm going to get it. I just think everyone needs to learn something new. As we get older, we forget that we can still have fun and do things and not necessarily be great at them. I'm going to get this and I'm so proud of myself for doing it. And I'm just going to keep showing up. And I'm going to keep getting better every single day. But for now, I'm probably going to have a shit ton of bruises on my body. But let's go home and eat because I haven't eaten yet today. Got here's a little focaccia sandwich. I got this recipe on TikTok from a girl named Cassie Daron, I believe. I will put her here. This is just a Trader Joe's already made focaccia bread. I just cut it in half, put olive oil on it, and put it in the oven for 2 to 3 minutes to broil at 500. And then I put a pesto mayo aioli on the bread, then arugula, sliced tomatoes, turkey breast, and prosciutto. And it is so good. Look at that. That is a sandwich. I never eat sandwiches, but it looked really good and I said, let me try that. I made way too much of the aioli too, so I'm gonna try and use that in some recipe this week. This is so good. We're going to the gym. It's about 8:30. I feel like the gym's gonna kind of die down. I want to keep my body moving because there's so many hours in the day and I need to move my body some more. One thing that I have noticed since leaving is that I can work out much harder, because before, when I was going to the gym during the day, it was in context of, okay, but I have a show at night, so I can go really hard, but I can't go too hard, where now I feel like I can fully push myself to failure. So it's definitely a big change in the way that I train. Whereas normally if I took a pole class, I am not going to the gym because I would have a show later, but now I don't. So I am going to the gym now and I'm going to do a mini leg day. I'm not going to go too crazy because my body does hurt from the pole class, okay? Don't get me wrong. I was working hard and my body is bruising. I am in pain, but that's not going to stop me. We're going to keep pushing. We're going to keep rocking and rolling. Let's go do a small leg day. This isn't going to be the most insane thing ever, but it is more than I would normally do if I was in a show. So let's rock and roll. I was so excited when I got to the gym because there was no one in the parking lot, and that almost never happens. But then I walked into the filming room and that's where every single person was. So I moved my butt over to the normal side of the gym where I'm not really supposed to film, but I still did, which is why I got weird angles going on here. I decided, since I have already gotten some physical activity today, I would keep the weights light, but I would go for high reps. I did 4 sets of 10 squats using the 25-pound plates, which is 95 pounds total. And then I switched it up and I did my deadlifts using the same exact weight because I really didn't want to push myself with the weight because I was pushing myself with high reps. I did conventional deadlifts at the exact same weight, the 25-pound plates for 10. Let me tell you, it actually exhausted me to no end to do high reps. I feel like I haven't done high reps in so long, so this actually felt really good on my body. I'm definitely sore from it still. And you know, when I have a squat rack to myself, I have to use the little bars and do some pull-ups, just see how I'm doing. Keep in mind, I had already done pull that day, so my upper body was tired and I'm still sore. But I popped a few out and that was my gym. Guys, I swear I parked. There was no one in the gym for once. I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. I had a parking spot right up front. Walk into the gym, no one's in there. I walk into the filming room. that's where everyone is. So I just did my leg day in the normal section where you're not really supposed to film, so I didn't get great clips for you. I'm sorry. I was trying not to get anyone else in it because I'm trying to respect everyone, but I also want to respect you guys. I will take you through a good gym session in the room that I'm supposed to film in another day. That was a workout for the night. It's about 10 o'clock, so I'm probably not gonna make a whole meal. Last but not least for the night is just going to be a glass of water and liquid IV because I need my electrolytes. My body is like dying, but I feel like after the sauna, I just need some electrolytes. The Rainbow Sherbet sugar-free liquid IV, always my favorite. I will be bidding you all farewell. I will see you in the morning. Good morning, friends. We are out on our morning walk. I try to go on a short little walk before I can open my phone and go on social media because that is such a bad habit of mine. And it's not a super long walk that I'm on. It's only about a little over 2 miles. It varies in length. I'm not gonna lie to you. Some days I just walk around the block, but that's enough. Just get some sunshine on your skin and move your body. I do like to log on to my Nike Run Club app and just track how far I walk. I like to know, and I like to post it on my Instagram stories. I do track it, but it's not really a fitness walk. If it was, I'd probably be going a little bit faster or doing a light jog. This is a mental health walk. This is just a nice, oh, I'm awake and I'm alive kind of walk. I'm almost halfway through my walk right now. I will turn around and we will go eat breakfast. For breakfast today, we have 2 rice cakes with eggs. Underneath them, I have the pesto mayo aioli that I made last night for dinner. Lunch, question mark what that was. And I have some strawberries here. I'm also drinking a glass of water with every meal and between every meal. Stay hydrated. I feel like I never really eat on my couch, but I have my leftover sandwich from yesterday. So it's still the same thing. Focaccia bread, the mayo pesto aioli, turkey breast, prosciutto, and tomatoes. With arugula, I'm forgetting that. It's kind of like pizza in the sense that it's better the next day. I am going to take another pole class later today, so I'm making sure I eat. I also woke up earlier today, so I think it's actually easier for me to eat breakfast and then have a couple hours and then eat lunch and then I'll have a couple hours and then eat dinner. Whereas yesterday I woke up a little late, so then I ate breakfast and then it was like, well, it's lunchtime, but I can't eat lunch because I just ate breakfast, you know? So it was a little weird yesterday. Today we're getting our good 3 meals in. I'm about to leave the house to take another pole class, but before I do, I am eating a banana and I'm gonna have a handful of chocolate chips. Class today is a little bit later than the classes that I've been taking all week, so I want to eat dinner after. I don't want to feel heavy before I go in. I do just want to make it clear that what I'm eating and how I work out isn't how you should be doing it. This is just personally what I am doing this week. Mind you, I am not doing this every day of my life. I don't work out this much every single day of my life. Like I said, I am locking back in. And so in order to lock in, you have to kind of have been locked out for a second. Last week I was eating non-stop candy. I was not working out like in any way, shape, or form. So I just want you guys to know this is not an all the time thing. I do not work out 3 times a day on the regular. However, I have the capacity to do that right now because I am not currently working. And even still, you'll notice I do not count my calories. I do not count my macros. I don't measure all of the things that I am putting into my body. I just don't think that would ever be a good thing for me. I feel like that could get messy fast, and I am not looking for that sort of determination. I'm not trying to get into a bodybuilding competition. So I just want to make that clear. What's right for me is not going to be right for you. You don't have to go crazy in order to accomplish your goals. You drive me crazy. I just can't see. You can call me a bitch if you say it with a big brown eyes. It feels so good to know I don't know what I'm doing. In my naivety, I won't lose it. And it It is 7 p.m. I just got out of pole. Today was really fun. I got to do some inverts, which is like going upside down and spinning and really fun stuff. I feel like today I definitely made a lot of progress trick-wise. And the teacher was really nice to me. She was talking to the class and she was like assessing where everyone is. She was like, okay, your first week, your first week, your first day. She looked at me and she was like, your first week, but like you can do more, you're strong, I know. And I said, she thinks I'm okay. She thinks I got potential. So that was really fun. I don't know. It was a good class. I think I'm gonna go home and make dinner and then we'll hit the gym. This is what I like to call my rabbit food dinner. I'm eating shaved Brussels sprouts, peppers, chicken sausage, and I just put a scoop of the leftover pesto mayo that I made way too much of the first meal I cooked yesterday. This is how I imagine a well-fed rabbit eats. You really can't go wrong. Like, it's just a simple meal. Easy to make, one sheet pan, cut it all up, throw it on there, throw it in the oven. And that pesto mayo, I love pesto, I really do. And I still have leftover. Tomorrow there's not a pole class that I'm gonna take, so I decided today I would work on my arms, because if they're sore tomorrow, that's none of my business. It's not gonna affect me. But I ended up working them really hard. I haven't done arms in a minute. I haven't done biceps or for a second, because I've obviously been using my arms already today, holding myself up on the pole. And every exercise I did 2 sets on the 15 and 2 sets on 25, except for any lateral things that I did. I used 15s and 10s, so nothing crazy there. I went for high reps today and I was really feeling it. My shoulders in particular were killing me, so I didn't end up even doing back. I did a few rows and I said, you know what? I'm not gonna kill myself. Let's chill. So then I just did abs and that was that. And then of course I ended my gym session with the sauna, because that is actually my favorite part of the gym now that I'm not in shows. It is so beautiful. I don't have to worry about what my hair looks like. So I get to go in the sauna. It's fine. I don't have to worry about when the next wash day for my hair to look perfect is gonna be, because my hair doesn't need to look perfect every day. That is a perk. That has been a great perk, that I get to chill in the sauna. That's an oxymoron. I get to sit in the sauna and sweat. And I just scroll on TikTok. I make little TikToks. I sometimes edit little Instagram reels in there. I post my Instagram story. Look, I'm at the gym. All that good stuff happens while I'm sitting in the sauna. Well, my phone's about to overheat. And then right when it's about to overheat, I get out. So that was tonight's gym session. I'm going home and going to bed because it is 11:34. I don't think you can see that. 11:34. 11:35 now. It's getting late. I stayed there really late and I sat in the sauna for quite a while. So let's go to bed. Whoa.
Beginning workout.
I woke up with a headache today. I'm not feeling it, but we're still on our morning walk, getting my steps in. Enjoying the weather because it is beautiful out. I think when I go to the sauna late at night, I have a hard time rehydrating because I'll chug like 2 glasses of water, but my body probably needs more than that. But that's okay. We're living, laughing, loving. And it's a beautiful day out. The birds are chirping. I've seen like 4 butterflies today and that almost made me cry. I feel like by now you guys kind of understand what I'm doing, what the schedule looks like while I'm locking in, because today's probably just gonna be very similar to the past couple days. So I think today's gonna be our last day together on this vlog. But look, I'm just walking down a nice beautiful street and I'm so thankful for my life. I'm actually listening to the audiobook You Are a Badass while I walk, which is just giving me some inspiration and, you know, giving me the little push because I'm following my dreams, but it gives you a little push. I'm just having a nice little walk and it's beautiful today. It's not too hot. I'm in my cute little pink set. The sun is bright though and I keep having to close my eyes because my head hurts. I'm just like, No, do you actually want to hear something kind of sad? I was having some negative thoughts about my body, and that's okay, that's normal. As I'm doing that, this lady walks around the corner with her dogs. I like kind of move out of the way to like let them by, and she was like, oh, good morning. I was like, oh, good morning. And she was, your body is beautiful. Like, she sounded like Jennifer Coolidge. Your body is beautiful. I was like, thank you. It was so sweet, and it was like in the moment my brain needed to get the, hey, stop thinking like that. Wonderful woman who just came and reminded me. It was so sweet. I need you to name someone more committed to the bit. I posted on my Instagram story that I was gonna be posting my great lock-in and I was gonna be annoying about it. So I just took a video of me walking down the street on my hands because that's commitment, right? Every morning I also take 3 supplements. So first I'm taking sea moss tablets. It just helps with your gut health and it makes me feel a lot less bloated just on the regular. So I always take a sea moss tablet. Next, I take elderberry tablets because it keeps you healthy. It helps fight off any sicknesses, colds, whatever. And my mom swears by it, so... And lastly, I take this one at night, but I thought I'd show you now. It's an L-glutamine tablet. It is an amino acid that just kind of helps your body function. I think it helps with muscle repair and helps me recover after a long day at the gym. So those are pretty much the only things I take. Sometimes I take a probiotic gummy, but I ran out of those, I'm not gonna lie, so I haven't been taking them. I kept it simple for breakfast today. We've just got rice cakes with whipped cream cheese, strawberries, and a few chocolate chips for fun. I'm actually about to leave the house and go out, so I am literally just picking at the leftovers from my dinner. I haven't even heated them up. I just need a little something before I go out, and then I'll properly heat it up later and eat. To think I love Brussels sprouts as much as I do is such a strange thing. Okay, I gotta go. I'm back and I exercised more than I thought I was. I thought I was just gonna meet up with my friends and we were gonna hang out, but we ended up walking around. I already went on a walk this morning. Surprise, surprise, we're using the leftover pesto mayo. Today maybe. This might be the last meal we're eating with it. Spectacular. If you get anything from this video, mix your pesto and mayo and just put it on everything. So I did actually just realize that I have a credit on my massage account. So I am going to get a massage because what's a better way to work out and feel my best than getting a massage, getting stretched by someone else? You know, sometimes you can only stretch so far. That's actually what I really like about pole classes. When you're stretching, the teacher will come over and just like push you and you're like, oh, you kind of want to die a little bit. So I'm going to get my muscles worked out, relax a little bit before I go to the gym tonight. She did good. I got my water and I am hydrating again. Okay guys, so my plans changed for tomorrow. So now tomorrow I have to be very, very strong and athletic and I get to film something really exciting. So I am not going to the gym tonight. Sorry, I was gonna end with like a big gym session with you. That's not gonna happen anymore. And I'm actually glad I get to share this with you because what I'm eating now is my go-to in a pinch, in a rush meal because it is microwavable. This is the Bird's Eye Buffalo Cauliflower Bites. I love these. They taste better when you put them in the oven, but I just threw them in the microwave for like 4 minutes and then you put the sauce on them and they're ready to eat and they are so good. I eat these probably like 3 times a month. I just really love these. I always reach for them when I don't know what to get at the grocery store, and I ate all my meal prep today, so I said, oh, what should I do? When I ran to the grocery store, guess what I got? A buffalo cauliflower bite. They're just so good. So this is my dinner tonight, and then tomorrow I'm gonna go to the grocery store and fully meal prep, get all of it back together, and then this little process starts back over and I'll be working out 3 times a day for the next couple days before I get to go on another little trip, a non-work related trip. So exciting for me. I'm still not used to it, but I'm really, really enjoying this. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Maybe you've learned something, maybe you haven't. I didn't teach you too much, but I hope you enjoyed seeing how I feel my body as a professional dancer and how I am locking back in to go be a full-time professional dancer. I wonder where. Guys, life is so crazy. Like I cannot even. So make sure you like this video, comment below, subscribe for more, hit that bell so you're notified every single time I post. I post a long form video every single Sunday, and you're gonna want to stay tuned because I've got some exciting things and exciting announcements coming up. Bye.